Hey guys, it's your girl T. So a lot of folks want to know my opinion on the whole Afeni Shakur situation. I'm sure that you guys have all heard by now that Afeni Shakur, 2pac Shakur's mother, passed away this past Monday. And when I first heard the news on Twitter, it took my breath away. Like, I was in shock. As you guys know, I'm a huge 2pac fan, as many of you guys are as well. I was so shocked and saddened to hear that she had passed away. And a lot of folks were trying to figure out what happened. Was she killed? Was she murdered? As we all know, she was in a really bad legal battle with her ex-husband. His name is Guest Davis, and they have been married for 12 years. He's a pastor, and this year they had went through a divorce. And in that divorce, he demanded to be paid half of what she got per month from 2pac's estate. She literally made $20,000 a month off of 2pac's estate, his music, his, merchandising, all that stuff, his brand, everything that she helped build ever since her son passed away. And he wanted half of that as if he was 2pac's father, as if 2pac even knew his ass. So Afeni had been fighting through the court systems to make sure that he did not get his hands on that money. And I don't know if maybe the divorce was causing her stress, if it was taking a toll on her, but she ended up passing away from a heart attack at home.
Political activist, the mother of the late 2pac Shakur in Marin County. Afeni Shakur Davis died last night. KTV's Alex Savage live at her home in Marin, and you also just spoke with a family friend, Alex.
I did a short time ago, Garcia. Good morning to you. And that family friend, he was certainly stunned to hear about the death of Afeni Shakur Davis. Again, she died late last night here at her home in Sausalito. This is a woman who did so much work in the community. Her home is one of the houseboats here. It's at the very end of this pier where we are this morning in Sausalito. And this is where the Marin County Sheriff's Department responded late last night. And it appears as though Afeni Shakur Davis suffered a heart attack here at her home. The sheriff's office responded about 9:30 last night for a report of possible cardiac arrest. She was ultimately transferred to a nearby hospital where she later died at about 10:30 last night. Now, Shakur Davis was a well-known political activist in the community, a member of the Black Panthers, also a philanthropist as well. And I talked a short time ago with a family friend about all the work that she did.
It's just a sad day right now, and she's done a lot of work. She did a lot of work to clean 2pac's name up and to preserve his legacy. That was really important to her, that, that people got to see the good side of the work that he was trying to do. And, of course, that song, Dear Mama, will live on forever.
And there's no way I can pay you back, but my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
And that's the classic Dear Mama there, where 2pac pays tribute to his mother, who struggled with poverty and addiction as she worked to raise her son. And after 2pac was shot to death in Las Vegas at the age of 25, his mother then oversaw his estate and then again went on to become a political activist in the community, a philanthropist as well. And I was told by the family friend I spoke with that she had lived here, kept this house here in Sausalito, this houseboat here that's at the very end of the pier for many, many years. Really enjoyed this area, enjoyed the quiet serenity of being out on a houseboat here at the end of this pier. And again, the coroner's office now investigating the exact cause and manner of her death last night, but it appears as though she went into cardiac arrest and then died later at the hospital.
So the whole situation is really sad. A lot of folks were really, really mourning when they found out about the information. Jada Pinkett took to Facebook, and this is what she wrote about Afeni Shakur. Go ahead and check this out real quick. All right, so you guys just saw what Jada Pinkett had to say. And as we all know, Jada and 2pac were as close can be. They both had so much love for each other. 2pac used to write Jada Pinkett all types of poetry and bring her roses. And, she would break down talking about him.
He was one of my best friends. He was like a brother. And, sorry. He was, I mean, it was beyond friendship for us, as far as just, it was really difficult to explain because the type of relationship we had, you only get that once in a lifetime, so he was like a brother, father figure to me. Very protective, and we took really good care of each other.
She was very close to Afeni Shakur, and if you guys remember, soon after Biggie and Tupac died, it was Will Smith, Jada Pinkett's husband, who introduced the two mothers onto the MTV Music Awards stage, and I believe this was like back in 1997, so that was just really touching to see the mothers of these two huge icons who had lost their sons to, violence.
Please welcome the mothers of Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur, Afeni Shakur, and Violetta Wallace.
So when I heard about Afeni Shakur passing, like I said, I was just really, really saddened. But then I was just really concerned on, where this would lead everything, because I knew she was going through that divorce. And now it's come out that before Afeni died, I don't know if she just knew something was going to happen to her, but she made sure to get all her ducks in a row. She made sure to leave a will, to get an executor. Afeni was not playing when it came to Tupac's legacy and who she would leave that to. What Afeni did, she decided to leave his trust to former Warner Music Brothers executive Tom Woley. So he's going to be one taking over Tupac's estate and Tupac's trust. And then she also left a certain amount of money to her family members as well. And she made sure to not include Gus Davis anywhere in that will, anywhere in the estate. So he does not get one red dime from Tupac's money, from everything that Afeni and Tupac worked so hard to accomplish. So I'm really, really proud of her that she had her ducks in a row, because as we all know, the whole situation with Prince has just turned into a big mess in Minneapolis, between his sister not wanting to share with the half-siblings. The whole situation is just getting crazier and crazier. So I'm glad that Afeni made sure to take care of everything, and I guess I don't know why I even would doubt that she would have. This is the same woman who was pregnant in jail with Tupac, who managed to defend herself from the whole Panther 21 situation, where they're accused of bombing different buildings in New York and they're being considered as a terrorist group, and she managed to get herself. She also helped to get out several members of the Black Panther Party who also stood accused of blowing up buildings in New York. So Afeni Shakur is definitely a brilliant woman, and she's done so much for Tupac's legacy. She was really in support of this Tupac movie that's coming out in November called All Eyes on Me. She had help with the casting. She even picked the Black woman from Walking Dead, I think her name is Denai, to play her in the Tupac movie. So it's really sad that she's been working really hard on this movie with the directors and with the production, and she ends up passing away before it's finished.
Time to go shoot the rest of this movie.
So, rest in peace to Afeni Shakur. The only thing good I can say about this situation is that she's finally in heaven with Tupac. She finally gets to reunite back with her son. And, for that, I'm happy for her. So the whole situation is really sad, but I'm glad that Afeni was able to get everything together and manage who would control Tupac's estate and who would have access to his trust. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation, once again, concerning Afeni Shakur. How did you feel when you found out that she passed away? And then how do you feel knowing that she had everything lined up, that she went and got an executor, she has the trust and everything done, and that her ex-husband will not get a dime of Tupac's money? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.